Bernabeu, such turmoil. 2 consecutive home defeats with 7 goals conceded.
And at this stadium, Santiago Bernabeu, and 3 winless
Here on Tuesday night.
Good morning. In your own box, this is what you should. By Boyomo, you cannot control the ball facing. By Boyomo, you cannot control the ball facing.
Now at the Bernabeu.
So maybe for Vinicius and Mbappe.
In the last couple of weeks, why weren't they getting
2-3-1.
on the left-hand side?
Already 2 games postponed, and that had to be
Losses to Barcelona and to AC Milan, and they're looking for fun. But Robert Lewandowski went past him. Just a few Madrid in the squad, first time since 2021.
Okay, so are you ready to dive into some serious football talk?
I am always ready for some football.
Yeah, well, today we're going deep on Real Madrid's recent match.
Oh, Real Madrid!
Yeah, Real Madrid versus Osasuna.
That sounds good.
And we're going off of a match report that we found on Football Espana.
Okay.
Now, this match was
I'm ready.
had it all, really. I mean, a big win for Real Madrid.
Okay, nice.
Some pretty incredible goals,
Ooh.
but also a couple of injuries we got to talk
Yeah,
about.
injuries are always a concern.
But yeah, some good stuff and some bad stuff. So definitely a bit of a roller coaster.
All right, I'm strapped in.
So
Cue it.
Real Madrid, I mean, they were coming off of 2 losses in a row.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. So they were looking for a big win here,
Yeah.
and they definitely got it.
They did.
4-0 against Osasuna.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Pretty decisive,
Very decisive.
which is, what they needed, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, they need to make a statement. And this win, it helps them try to close the gap with Barcelona.
Right. They got to catch up.
Yeah, because right now, Barcelona's at the top of the Liga.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
Big time.
I thought it was interesting that Real Madrid seemed so, intense this match.
Oh, yeah.
Like they had a fire lit under them.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that was just them mentally, ready to play, or?
I mean, I think it's a bit of both, right?
Yeah.
There's the mental side where they're like, we got to win this.
Yeah, we got to prove ourselves.
Exactly. And the tactics might have helped too.
What do you mean?
Like it seemed like they were pressing more, higher up the pitch,
I see.
which forced Osasuna to make some mistakes.
Yeah.
And that let Real Madrid, win the ball back really quickly.
So both mental and tactical stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely a combo.
I got to say, though, can we just, highlight Vinicius Jr. for a second?
Vinicius Jr., he was on fire.
He was unbelievable. He got a hat-trick.
A hat-trick, come on.
His second of the season.
I mean, that's incredible.
I know, right?
It's so impressive.
And each goal was just
They were amazing.
like a work of art.
Each one was unique.
Yeah, that first one was classic Vinicius Jr. Just
Yeah, using his speed.
cutting through defenders.
That agility, it's unbelievable.
Huh.
And then that second goal,
Oh.
Lunin just gave him a perfect pass.
Oh, yeah.
It was set up so beautifully.
Yeah, and he just slotted it in.
Right in, no problem.
And then the third goal.
Oh my gosh, the third goal,
I mean.
that assist from Brahim Diaz?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a connection.
They were on the same wavelength.
It was beautiful football, honestly.
It really was. And, we're talking about Vinicius Jr.
Right.
But I think it shows how well, the whole team is starting to,
Gel together.
yeah, gel together. And, I mean, even Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham.
He scored his first goal for the club.
Oh, yeah, this was his first one.
I know, this match.
Pretty significant.
And that assist from Raul Asensio.
Now, Asensio, he stepped in, right?
Yeah, after Militao got injured.
Yeah, right.
Just shows you how deep their bench is.
Yeah, they have so much talent on that team.
That even when someone gets injured,
They can bring someone else in who's just as good.
yeah, they don't miss a beat.
It's a sign of a really strong team.
Speaking of injuries, though,
Oh, yeah.
not good news there.
No, never good news.
Rodrigo goes,
Uh-huh.
and Eder Militao both had to be taken off the pitch in the first half.
Oh, no, in the first half.
Yeah, pretty early on.
That's rough.
Now, Rodrigo goes, we don't know the extent of his injury yet.
Hopefully it's not too serious.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
The Militao,
Ah, Militao.
there's a worry that he might have re-ruptured his ACL,
Oh, no.
which would be just awful because he just came back from that same injury last season.
Oh, man, that's heartbreaking.
I know, and they've had a few ACL injuries recently.
They have, haven't they?
So it's just making everyone nervous.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you think about, what they're doing for
Yeah.
their players.
are they doing enough to prevent these injuries?
Exactly.
It's a big question.
It is. It's a tough one.
But, okay, so let's recap.
Okay.
Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Big win against Osasuna.
4-0?
4-0, exactly.
Big statement.
Yeah, they really needed this.
Right.
Vinicius Jr. was phenomenal.
My hat-trick, come on.
I mean,
Unbelievable performance.
I know, and it kind of overshadowed these injuries a little bit.
It did, it did.
But yeah, Real Madrid showed that they can,
They're resilient.
yeah, they can play through it.
They got depth.
Yeah.
They can handle it.
Okay, so this win brings them a bit closer to Barcelona.
Yeah, they're 6 points closer now.
6 points.
Yeah. But Barcelona still has a game in hand.
Right.
So they could increase that lead again.
Yeah, it all comes down to their match against Real Sociedad.
Exactly.
So, we've talked about Real Madrid's win,
Yep.
and we've talked about Vinicius Jr.,
Yeah.
and we've talked about these injuries,
Mm-hmm.
but it makes you think
It does.
about how teams can prevent these injuries.
Right, because they really do derail a season.
They do, and how can they make sure that their players are protected?
Yeah, because you want these guys playing at their best.
Yeah, for as long as possible.
For their whole careers.
And not just, for a season or two.
Exactly.
It's something that Real Madrid and I think all these top clubs need to be thinking about.
For sure, for sure.
What strategies can they put in place
Yeah.
to protect their players?
It's a challenge, that's for sure.
Because the demands on these players are huge.
They are. It's a tough sport.
Yeah, they're playing so many matches.
They're traveling all the time.
Yeah, and they're expected to perform at such a high level.
Every single time.
So, yeah, it's a tough question, but I think it's one that needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
I think we've given everyone a lot to think about.
I think so.
About Real Madrid and their journey this season.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too.
It's going to be good.
Definitely a